Alright. Now, I have already finished all your significant figures. Am I right? I'm talking to the whole class. I've already finished all significant figures, correct? Now, the next section is on approximation and approximation errors in real-world context. Okay, now actually it's not errors, it's just that sometimes we may run into trouble of how to estimate or how to approximate. Is that clear? Okay, now you will read through page 80 yourself. I'm not going to go through that. Now, let's look at page 81. All of you look at page 81. Okay, look at the green box there. Follow-through errors can occur if non-exact values intermediate working. Follow-through errors can occur if non-exact values in intermediate working are not rounded off to a sufficient degree of accuracy. Last week, I told you to say, to write down, right? Working must be 5 significant figure truncate. And final answer must be what? 3 significant figure round off. Okay, so this is the O-level standard. Okay? Are the one talking? Alright? Next, there is no need to round off exact values, but if the exact values has many digits, we can still round off to 4 or 5 significant figure in the intermediate step, or 3 significant figure if the answer is the final answer. Okay? Now, I think I already show you, right, what do we mean by exact values. For example, if the final answer is 1.125, though this has 4 significant figures, it is still exact. You must leave it as it is. You don't drop off the 3 significant figure. Do you understand what I'm talking about here? Yes or no? Yes, huh? Okay, then we move on to example 4. Next page. Example 4, page 82. I have also shown you, right, and asked you to write down onto your notebook how you should present this question. Alright? What do you mean by 5 truncate in the working and 3 round off in the final answer? Okay? So I'm not going to go through that again. Alright? Now, next, we look at page 83. Estimation and estimation errors in real-world context. Okay? Now, I want you to look above example 5. Sometimes you may key in the wrong value when using a calculator and obtain a wrong answer. We can use estimation to check if an answer obtained from a calculator is reasonable or obviously wrong. Now, of course, sometimes it's very easy to check whether the answer is correct or wrong. Am I right to say that? Okay, now let's look at example 5. Now, let me just tell this first before I start the whole thing now. Different people have different ways of doing estimation. Correct? For example, I say this item costs $9.95. Okay? Then I buy 10 items. Understand? Some people will take $9.95 and times 10 to get the answer. Okay? Some people will round it off to what? $10. Then times 10, then you deduct how many 5 cents. Also can, right? It doesn't matter, correct? As long as you are logical about it. Am I right to say that? So different people have different ways of rounding off an estimation. Okay? So I'm not advocating any one way, but as long as your way is logical, it's fine. Everybody clear? Okay, let's take a look at work example 5. Joyce used a calculator to evaluate 31.5 plus 9.87 minus 2.1 and obtain an answer of this. Without doing the actual calculation, use estimation to check whether Joyce's answer is reasonable. Now, actually, by looking at it, you know it's not reasonable. How? Why? This one is doing something, right? What about this? 9 something. Then this one is 2. Can you ever even reach a 300 over? That means this person most likely had much to calculate from here, right? Okay? Now, so, if we want to round off to 2 significant figure, let's say, this should be around 2, right? But how about the second number? It's around what? According to you, it will be about 10, right? Can you see it's about 10? This one is about 2, right? Roughly. So the answer should be 2 minus 2 is around what? 40, right? So this person is confirmed not reasonable. Now, even if I don't do this, I also know I'm reasonable. Am I right to say that? But in exam, if I ask you to say why is it unreasonable, you don't say it's obvious, cannot like that. You must at least show me some working. Understand? Can or cannot? Cannot. So this is example 5. Okay? Next, can we look at example 6, next page. Estimation in currency conversion. Now, if you go abroad, right, for tour, right, most likely when you want to buy something, you'll convert to Sing dollars, am I right? To see whether is it worth your while. Am I right to say that? Okay, but of course, we do not want to be so laborious as to bring a calculator there and then divide in front of the person. Hey, wait, I calculate Singapore how much that kind of thing. Okay? Alright, so let us take another look at another estimation question. That's your example 6. A wallet costs 225 Thai baht. 225 Thai baht. That means this is the Thailand currency. Okay? Not every country use dollars, you understand? Okay, not every country you go there, I pay you Sing dollar, you insist to accept your Sing dollars. You cannot like that, okay? Now, the conversion rate is what? 1 baht is Singapore dollars, 0.041212. Well, can you see it's a long thing, right? 1 baht is Singapore dollar. This is called 4 cents, right? Yours is what? 0.0099. Oh, okay. Is it 225 baht still? Okay, so what's the conversion rate? 1 baht is what? 39200, like that, okay, no worries, it's about the same. Okay, now, without using a calculator, estimate the price of the wallet in Sing dollars. Okay, now 225 baht. The wallet. Okay. Now 1 baht is like that. So do you agree that 1 baht is actually approximately 0.04 around that? So what about 100 baht? $4, right? Roughly in your mind, right? Now do you agree that this is 200 baht? So 200 baht is how much? $8, right? Now 25, is it 1/4 of 100? So divide by 4, right? So 225 baht is approximately what? 8 divided by 4. Okay, 4 divided by 4, $1, right? So this is around Singapore $9. Are you all clear about how we do the estimation? Yes or no? Okay, now of course, you can have other ways of doing it. It's not an issue. Okay, let me take a look at your textbook and mine and see what's the difference. Yeah, I'm asking the HOD to give me a new textbook. Because it's very bad. How dare they give me how dare they change it without telling me. Then I've been using this like a xiao like that, right? Xiao means you cool like that. No. I'm going to get this one is you all have a G3 here, is it? Yeah. Because you see, mine is the no G3 one. What's your edition? What's your edition? 8. Mine also 8 now. So just put G3 there. Never mind. I have already asked for a new textbook. Okay? So if there's anything wrong, please let me know. Don't shout at me, okay? No way, then you're going to suffer. Okay. Let me just double check. Yes, correct. So it's correct already, Now, I just want to know, are you clear with the estimation, Yes, Okay, good. Now, next, let's look at example 7. Okay, I only have until example 8 to go through. Okay, let's look at example 7. You are in the supermarket with your neighbor, and she sees the following options for the same brand of coffee powder. Now, check whether mine is correct. Option A, 200 gram, 580.
780.
Yours is 780. Okay, now I go according to yours. Option A $8. Okay? Now, you cannot compare when the base is different. That means when one is 200, one is 250. You cannot compare. You can only compare when you change all either to 100 grams or change all to 1 gram also can, as long as it's consistent. Everybody clear with what I'm saying? Can or cannot? Actually, I have a different way to do than the textbook. Okay, I'll show you my way. Will that be okay? Okay, now, do you agree that, hello, to get 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams? I times what? Times 5. So this one, if I times 5, 8 times 5 is $40, right? $40, I deduct how many cents? No, I times 5. So I times 5. Then I must deduct $1, right? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Because, you understand what I'm talking about? Yes. Yes, so this is roughly how much? Okay, let's say 8 times 5 is 40, right? 40, correct? 40, then I must deduct 20 cents times 5, right? Which is $1. So this one become $39. Can see? Can you see what I'm talking about? It's easier this way. Because if I do convert, like the textbook, it's very confusing. You see, I have my own way of doing it. Now, 250 grams, I must times what to get 1,000 grams? 4. Very good. This one I times 4. This one is around 10. Times 4 is also 40, you know. Correct? Times 4 is also 40, but I must deduct how much? 20 cents. Do you agree 20 cents? So how much is this? I know 40 minus 20, how much? 39.80. Now, can you see it's quite near? So which one is cheaper? Option A is cheaper. Can everybody see that? Can everybody see that option A is cheaper? I don't have to do until the text like that, so much. You see what I'm talking about? So that's why I say, I'm not saying the textbook is wrong. It's just that I'm faster in doing this. Am I right to say that? Yes or no? But of course provided these two, we can do it nicely If cannot, then we're going to go into the textbook law. Okay, now then I want to ask a question. What if we round this off to 8? Then this one we got roughly what? 40, right? This one round off to 10. So it will also be 40. Then you see cannot decide. You understand? A lot of you will tell me option A and option B are almost the same. Okay? You understand what I'm talking about? But you must know this one we round up to $8 is we up 20 cents. This one we round to $10 will need up what? 5 cents. Can you see what I'm talking about? So that's why it's a marginal win. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah? Can or cannot? Can, yes? How do I get from here? How do I get from here? Times 5. If I bring this to $8, I times 5, how do I get? 40. But I overcount 20 cents. Each time overcount 20 cents. So I must minus off what? $1. That's why it's 39. You understand my logic here? You understand my logic here? Okay, so it depends on the individual how they want to calculate it. Is that clear? Now the textbook gives you method 1, method 2. You can go and read through it, it's the same. Everybody okay? Yes, Alright. Now, you need to look like that, okay? Now, next one. Let's take a look at can I move on already? Are you okay with example 7? Okay, good. Next. Look at page 85. Okay? I want to read through page 85 with Greek mathematician first. Read through yourself quietly. go so much now. Sometimes in the supermarket, right, they will have some competition. How many coins do you need to fill up this particular container? So you just go and see a smaller one become roughly estimate. Understand? So this is a strategy that we can use. Next, can we turn to the next page? Look at example 8. Estimation of error, of area of error. Now, estimate the ratio of the area of the shaded region to the unshaded region in the figure. Let me see if your diagram is the same as mine. Oh, very good, perfect. Okay. Now, your diagram is like that, Something right? Mine is out of shape, but doesn't matter. Now, do you agree that I can roughly divide this into 3? Okay, so the shaded one is what? Oh, they divide it into 4. To me, I will just divide it into 3, you know. You agree with me? So, the textbook says that it's 3:1. You can divide it into 4, right? But if I divide it into 3, what will it be? 2:1 only, right? Okay, so it all depends on the shape. Because it's irregular, it's very difficult to decide. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So, it's always about estimation. Understand what I'm talking about? But can all of you see? All of you look up. Can you see that the diagram, right? More than half is shaded. You can tell straight away. More than half is shaded. So this is your estimation. Are you clear? Now, do you know that when we did our number line, we also did estimation? We also did estimation. For example, 1, 2. I want 1.2. So it's roughly here. Right? So we also did estimation before we even learn it. Am I right to say that? Yes or no? So that is your example 8. Everybody okay? Now I'm going on to go through 2 examples in below. Okay? And you just need to take it down into your textbook. Then after that, I will assign you the homework to exercise 3B and we'll do it together. Okay? Alright. Can all of you read through page 87, question 3. I'll give you 1 minute. Page 87, question number 3. Okay. This is a real life context. Okay, let's look at question number 3. I want to teach you something. This is a real life context. You know some supermarket, they don't collect 1 cent. So they round up to 5 cents. Right? It's either round up or round down. Right? So don't think about it. Okay? Now let's take a look at example 3. Right, question 3. The items you buy at the supermarket amount to 17.69. After informing the cashier that you will be paying in cash, she rounds down the amount to the nearest 5 cents instead of rounding the amount to the nearest 5 cents. Okay, part 1. What's the difference between rounding down the amount to the nearest 5 cents and rounding the amount to the nearest 5 cents? Now, when you round down, it's 17.65. Are you correct? What if you round off? 17.70, right? This is the difference. Round down is don't round up, you round down to the nearest 5 cents. Understand? Okay, can you take these 2 classes up down first? 17.65 and 17.70.
Round down is
This one is round down. This one is round down. This one is round up. Correct now? Now, then the second question asks you. Do you understand what's round down now? 65, right? Okay. Why does the cashier round down the amount 5 cents instead of rounding the amount to the nearest 5 cents? Why is it that they round down instead of round off? Actually, if they round off, right, the company is going to earn a lot more. Can you see what I'm talking about? So, for us, what I Googled out, usually the company will round down so that will give the consumer some discount, so-called. Understand? The company cannot earn so much. Can you imagine now? If it's 17.64, if I round down, it's how much? 60, right? It's nearest 5 cents. If I round off, it's also 17.60. This two is still alright. Can you see what I'm talking about? It's still alright. Okay, now then comes the next one. If I round down, 17.65. If I round off, 17.70. Can you see they earn more? And if everyone 1 million customer go they earn like that, you know. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay? So usually they adopt the system of rounding down. Are we clear? I want to discuss this because sometimes you go to the supermarket, you will see, how come like that? Okay? Now some people do better. They don't want 5 cents, they only have 10 cents. Agree or not? That is not better, right? Okay, so you go and look out. Okay? Alright. Next, I want to look at a certain question. Then look at question 18, the next page. Question 18. Question 18. I'm going to talk about this. And I will tell you how to go about doing this. Okay? Shop A sells a pair of shoes for 18.50 before a 20% discount. That means before 20% discount. Understand? Shop B, this one is A. Shop B sells a pair of shoes for 69.50 before a 10% discount. Understand? Okay. Without using a calculator, use estimation to decide which shop to buy your shoes from. Shows your working. Okay. Now this is 18.50, right? What is a 20% discount? Sorry, what's a 10% discount first? 805, right? Do you agree it's 805? Yeah. So how about a 20% discount? 61. 61. 1610. Do you all agree what I'm talking about here? 10 or cannot? Okay, so we didn't use calculator. We just minus out 1610. What do I get? How much is this? 64.40, right? Is this correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. What about this? What is 10%? 6.95, right? Around 7. Alright? So, we'll use this. How much is this? 2, 6, right? Do you agree it's 62.55? Can see it? Can see what I'm talking about? Okay. So which one will you buy for? A or B? B, yeah? Now, when they ask you why you buy from B, you must say because B is cheaper. You don't say buy from B because it's obvious. Okay, you can tell people it's obvious. Okay. Now, let's say I'm not so exact. This is the exact answer. You all agree with it? Let's say I want to round off. And then I estimate again. Is it okay? Am I right? Okay, because 80-50 a bit troublesome. Okay, let's do it again. Some people say, oh, this one okay lah. 81 lah. You count more better, right? Oh, 81. So 81. What is 10%? $8.10, right? So what's 20%? $16.20, right? What's 81 minus $16.20? 60? 64. Here, give you a question. 64? 80, right? Hey, talking to you, right? Is it 80? Yes, So this is when I calculate roughly now. Okay, this one, I keep it as 70, okay? So 10% of 70 is how much? $7. So this one's obvious. If you don't know, I better get out. What is 63. So can you see this is cheaper also? So it's still the same. Can you all see what I'm talking about? Okay? Unless it's very marginal, then you might difficult to decide. Other than that, you will know how that is very obvious. So can you tell me which one gives you value for money? Short A or short B? Short B, right? I want to know, is everyone clear with what I'm saying? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Next, take out your content page. Take out your content page. Content page first, wait. Alright. What's the number now on your content page? Now write 7. Very good. All of you write 7. Today's date which is also 7. This is correct. Oh, what a good number. Right. Exercise 3B. Just write down estimation. Then take out your foolscap paper. I'm going to tell you how to do the working for this type of question. Okay? I'm going to do some for you and then some you're going to complete and solve for me. Now, can all of you look at page 87? I want those who always forget to do homework and give it to me take out the step now. Okay, let's look at page 87. If the degree of accuracy is not specified in the question, and if the answer is not exact, give the answer to 3 subsequent figures. Can you see that they are also going through by the O-level standard? Okay, now, I want you to look at question number 1. It's a simple one, but I want to know how to present it. What is the greatest number of sweets that can be bought with $2 if each sweet costs 30 cents? Now I want to tell you this. $2 is in dollars. 30 cents is in cents. You don't come and grab 2 divided by 30, it's wrong. You either change all to dollar or all to cents. Okay? Which one do you want? All to cents. Okay. Number of sweets. Can you tell me $2 is how many cents? What's it? No, I don't want a lot of consistency there. Am I hearing you? Now, what do I do it now? Don't worry, because I don't have anything yet. You write like that. If you do it in cents. Understand? If you do it in dollars, this is how you write. Everybody clear? Clear now? I'll give it okay? Clear, huh? No problem, huh? Then you ask me, can I write Okay, the answer is 6.6. Recurring, right? Is it correct? Recurring. Now, can I ask a question? Can you buy 6.6 sweets? No. Well, after you cut into parts, then give me 6.6. Cannot, huh? So what's the number you can buy? It's not 7. This one you must round up. Round down. Because there's not enough money to buy 7. Correct? So we can only buy what? 6. Do you understand? How sometimes we round down, sometimes we round up. This one must round down because not enough money. Okay, then I want to ask one question. If I say number of bus bringing students to the destination, the number of bus is also 6.6 dot. How many buses must it have? 7. Can you see? This one must be 7 because 6 not enough. Then the rest go and go to the boat. Go to the ceiling. You understand what I'm talking about? So you see, excuse me, the context of the question is very important. Do you get me? Do you get me? Yes or no? So you must read carefully now. Cannot keep time, just do. Everybody clear? Okay, so this is your number 1. Next, can we move on to question number 2? All of you look at question 2. Suppose you are an engineer tasked to design a multi-story car park. The height restriction for vehicles entering the car park is calculated to be 2.51 meters. Okay. A sign indicating the maximum height correct to the nearest meter is to be placed at the entrance of the school. What should the maximum height show as? Explain your answers. Look at the question carefully. The maximum height is to be corrected to the nearest meter. Okay, I want all of you to look at the question again. Don't show your answer. I want the incorrect answer. Okay. This is a 2.51. Do I use 2 or use 3? Okay, hold on. No, you listen carefully. That means you must have logic, ma. This is the ceiling of the entrance. The maximum you can go is 2.51, right? Then there must be a sidewalk down there to say what? Can I say 3 or not? If you put 3, right? This person 2.6 going bold. Am I? 2.9 going bold. Why not? So what should I put there? 2. They say give us meter, so it's 2. What if I say 1 decimal place? 2.5. Am I right? 2.5. All these are rolling down. Can you see it? Okay, so this one, maximum height indicator must be 2 meters. Agree? Class, do you know why I chose all these questions? They look very simple, right? But can you see you can make a mistake straight away? And the whole consider the question, just tell me 2.5. The question mark nearest meters. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Yes or no? Okay, so this is your question 1 as well as question 2. Next one, I'm moving on. Question number 4. The area of a square is 264 cm squared. Part 1, find the length. Part 2, find the perimeter of the square. Okay. I want everybody to draw a square. 264 cm squared. Let this be x, let this be x. Okay. X times x, give me what? X times x, I know 264, x times x is what? X1. X squared is 264. So x will be square root of what? 264. Okay. Give me perimeter. Okay, so perimeter. I must take something times 4. I take what? Yes, 60.248. Okay, give me the answer first. Give me the number. This number is over the calculator. 64.995. Final answer must be what? Tell me again. 3 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3, right? What should it be? 5.0. Understand now? Understand now how to present? Okay. Next question. Question number 5. The circumference of a circle is 136 meters. Now what is circumference? It's the perimeter of the circle, right? Okay. Now, can you write down for me first? Circumference of circle is either pi d or 2 pi r. What does d stand for? Diameter. What does r stand for? Radius. Do you understand that d is actually 2r? Diameter is 2 times radius, right? Okay. What about the area of the circle? Pi r squared. Find out. This is from your primary school. Am I right? Okay. Alright, let's look at question 6. Sorry, question 5. The circumference of a circle is 136 meters. Find its radius. Okay, all of you don't know. Look at meters. That means 2 pi r is 136, right? Am I making sense? R will be 136 divided by 2 pi, right? Correct? Yes or no? Okay, key your calculator. Numerator, denominator. Use your calculator pi. Meters off. You must look at the units carefully, okay? Alright. Then, can I clean off this thing already? Number 4 can I? Okay. What does part 2 tell you? What did they say? Find what? Find the area. Okay, good. Everybody write down. Area is pi r squared. That means this is pi times. Now, r. Which one do I use? Can you tell me I use 0.645 or 0.6? 0.645. Alright. 21.645 square, right? Yes. Okay, key in for me. Give me 5 from 8. It's a lot because pi is an irrational number. 1471.8, right? If I truncate it, correct. If I truncate it, 5 significant figures. Okay. So this will become 1, 2, 3. 3 significant figures. What should it be? 1470 meters. Are you all clear now? Are you all clear now? Can or cannot? Cannot. Okay. Can you see I show you question 4 and 5 how to present already? Can you see that? Okay. Now, you only need to do one more question for me and I want it tomorrow. That is question 10. the foolscap paper. You can do it now. Helen, can you stop the video? Hold on, I'm going to speak.